The actual thing I want to really talk about today is this, right? Is this part. Is it weird to say, thankfully I've got shingles? Thankfully I've got shingles. Sounds weird that, doesn't it? Thankfully I've got shingles. To be honest with you, I've had it, for those that follow the main channel, you might have seen it. And for those that watched the last vlog, you might have realised it as a joke. I actually thought I'd been bitten by a load of mosquitoes. I never really get bit by mosquitoes. I had a spate when I first arrived 6 years ago. But then I've never really been bit since. But what I do know is when I get bit by mosquitoes, I get actually a really nasty rash. I react really bad to them. So that was the only thing I could equate to a week ago when I woke up one morning and this side of my head was like, wow, that hurts. I thought I must have been bit by like 3-4 bites. Didn't think anything of it. But as the days went on, the bites, the feeling of just being bitten, fresh bites, wasn't subsiding. And then somebody put the fear of God into me. Because somebody said to me, you gotta be careful. It might be a spider bite. And you get jumping spiders over here that can bite and can cause like nasty irritations and stuff like that. So next thing you know, I'm thinking, I've been bit by a spider. It's laid eggs in my head. What is going on? Hence the reason for the last vlog about Spider-Man. Highly unlikely, I know, but your brain just goes along with it. Your brain just goes off. What happened was on Friday, today's Sunday by the way. On Friday I thought, right, I need to get to the bottom of this because this is not going down. So, first things first, some of you may or may not realise that I'm actually maybe a little bit follically challenged. If you know what I'm saying. Might be receding just a little bit. I don't really bother about it. I get to the point I just shave my head every 3 or 4 days. So I thought I'm just going to shave my head. I'll video it because obviously I can't see the back of my head. So I shaved my head and then I asked Shelley, I said, Shelley, do us a favour. Can you just video the head? This is the video that you're looking at now, by the way. Can you just video the back of my head so I can take a good look? It was that point then I went, yeah, this doesn't look great, does it? This looks like numerous bites. I don't even know what this could be. So, I think I'm a typical bloke. It's like, I don't want to trouble a doctor. First stop, go to the chemist. I don't go straight to A&E. First stop goes to the chemist. Rollo, come on. So, I went down to the chemist in the local town. I said, look, I think I've got a lot of mosquito bites. Possibly spider bite. Can you take a look and see what you think? So I showed her the videos and they were fantastic. Rollo. They went, no. You need to go straight to the doctors. They went, that's shingles. I went, what? Shingles? What's that? I've heard of it, didn't know what it was. So no, shingles. I went, right, okay. So I spoke to my sister because my Spanish is good, but in certain scenarios where you want it to be perfect, you're better off getting somebody who can speak it properly. So I said to my sister, look, can you book us a doctor's appointment? And I think I've got shingles. I've got to tell you, Spanish social service, health service, phenomenal. I left the chemist at 11:15. I was in the doctor's for 2:20. And this doctor's looking at it and he's going, yep, that's shingles. So he prescribed me 3 things. He prescribed me a tube of ointment that goes on your head. He prescribed me vitamin B12, which is an immune booster, apparently. And he prescribed me a painkiller, which is the biggest box of all, but the tablet's absolutely tiny. But you need to go with those, do this. He's also booked me in for tomorrow for a full MOT, where they do a thing over here called Analytica, where they take all your bloods and give you a full test, everything. I've had before about 2 years ago when I was 50. He's giving me, I'm getting another one tomorrow. So here's me, because I don't really go to doctors, I'm feeling quite confident, because I'm like, well, I'm not a pill popper. I don't take medication lightly. I don't take, the most thing I ever take is like Nurofen and paracetamol. So I thought, this should soon, just take this and it'll be done. So you get home, I'm going through stuff that I've got. The ointment for my head is this tiny little tube, and I've got 3 of them. Wow, that must be the stuff. Because B12, or whatever they call it, that's just a vitamin booster, so that's not really medication as such. And a painkiller is a painkiller, so it must be this tube of ointment that cures shingles. So when I got home, I was showing Shelley, and Shelley looked at that and she went, hang on a minute. She went to the bathroom and came back with exactly the same tube, a bigger version. I said, what have you got that for? She went, it's numbing cream. I'm like, what? It's numbing cream. It numbs the skin. I had it when I had a skin tag taken off. Professionally, I got told to buy it. I'm like, you're kidding me? She went, no. So in essence, I've not really got anything to cure it. Rollo, come this way. Which is a bit weird. I've got numbing cream to ease the pain. Rollo, this way, come on. Numbing cream to ease the pain. I've got a painkiller if it hurts. And I've got a vitamin supplement to boost my immune system. So, further diagnosis, Dr. Google, like you do. Turns out there isn't a cure for shingles. It's got to run its path and run its course. So, thank you so much for everybody in the Facebook Messenger, because I posted on the video on Facebook on my own page, and the amount of people sending goodwill messages was fantastic. Thank you so much. But the only way to explain it, somebody's put in there, was it's like somebody rubbing crushed glass into the side of your skull. Just keep rubbing it, and that is genuinely how it feels. What I will tell you about it though is it comes in waves. So if I score stuff out of 10, at the moment, to me the pain feels about, it's just disappeared again, it feels about 4 out of 10. 5 seconds ago it was about 8 out of 10. So it's just coming and going, the wave coming and going. I've actually come back down the hill because I thought, well, keep the sun off it, because that's obviously going to aggravate it as well a little bit more. So if you're wondering what it is, it's like a wave of pain. So I've got up this morning too early because I couldn't lie there, because it felt like waves coming on of pain. I don't know how long I'm going to have it for. The 2 things it mentioned was the causes of it. It comes from the chickenpox virus, which I've had, that stays in your body. And then when you get a low immune system, when your immune goes low, your immune system goes low, or you're stressed. So you've got to boost your immune system, and you've got to de-stress. So the amount of people on Facebook in the comments like, mate, take it easy. A great message was, drop down a gear, Rick, and just take it easy and look after yourself. The problem is, this is me dropping down a gear. I don't feel stressed. I actually feel really good. So at first I thought, oh, it must be the stress of moving house, because people get stressed by moving house. I didn't get stressed moving house. For me, I saw the moving house as an opportunity to create good content that I would like to watch, and therefore if I'd like to watch it, hopefully other people would like to watch it. So I went at it with a gusto of not stress. I went at it with more of a gusto of, this is not great content. And so I was actually excited by it. It was a fun thing for me to do. So the moving house became a fun chore rather than a stressful chore, which is just then So it blows the stress out, the stress theory for me out the water. But people tell me that I never stop and I've got to slow down. So I've cancelled work tonight, but how long do you cancel work for? It's weird. You know, at the moment the pains are 2, by the way. So I don't really know how to cure this for the best or to make this better. You know, what's more relaxing than coming out for a wander with your dog and musing over your thoughts? I generally don't know. So I don't know about that one. I'm putting all my money on the B12. It's like, come on, B12, the vitamin boosters, and hopefully that will move it along. It has calmed down a lot. It's really calmed down a lot. But it's weird. It's a weird thought when you think to yourself, it's like, you know, it's stress because it's something you can't control, isn't it? Really, that's the actual fact is. But can you control it? You know, I always thought, you know, heart attack victims, right? I could have a heart attack today, for instance. I don't know. But then the heart attack victim's like, oh no, you need to slow down. I was like, well, this is me slowed down. I don't know how to slow down even more. Dog's going the wrong way around. Rolo! Where are you? Come on, let's go this way. Come on, mate. I don't know how to slow down any more than what I am. You know, the hours of work are a lot less than what I used to. So if I get a heart attack and I've got to slow down, I'm buggered. I'm done. I don't really know what else to do. So I'm just banking it on the immune system. I keep on saying immunity, but it's on the immune system. And hopefully the B12 will kick in. I'll give you an update on it. Unfortunately, it's not superpowers, and I'm not going to be the future Spider-Man, which is a little bit gutted. But there we go. The other thing I want to, this is the actual thing I want to really talk about today is this, right? Is this part. Shelley went back to the UK for the show in London, and as she was back there, she went to see her granddaughter. And even though thank God for modern technology, FaceTimes and stuff like that, I get to see my youngest daughter a lot. But I missed her. I genuinely missed her. And I thought to myself, well, what's a great way to do that? So, well, can you not come over for a weekend? We'll just get a weekend, like a Thursday to Sunday. It's like, yeah. She'd love that. So I'm brilliant. Okay, so we booked it. So she's arrived on Thursday. She goes home tonight, Sunday. And she's had she's come over for the 4 days, which has been brilliant. Come on this way. Hey. Come on. Up. Here. Get out there. Come on this way. Come on. Come on. Rolo. He's in there somewhere. Can you see him? Rolo. Come on. There you are. So she's been here for the 4 days. Now I've got a great relationship with my dad, with my father. I really have. It's very deep, that, isn't it? How's the relationship with your father? I've got a great relationship with my father. But there was a time that I never did. There was a time in my life and in his life where it must be between the age, I think, about 12 and 16, we didn't really see each other. And that was more down to the fact of the divorce and, influences on myself from a child. It's when I got older. It was only when I got older I realised that, and then I wanted to make the relationship right. So I now have a great relationship with him. I've also got a great relationship with my youngest, as with Megan as well. But this time round, there's a definite transition of how the relationship now changes. And the reason being is very simple. It's because when kids are younger and they come to see the dad, you're with them 24/7, and you want to be with them 24/7. Now she's nearly 20, she's 20 in about 3 months' time. You've now got to share them because she's of her own mind. And she's like, yeah, Dad, hi, great to see you. I'm just going to go and see Megan. I'm going to stay at Megan's. Also because our Wi-Fi's garbage as well. But it's like, I'm going to go and stay at Megan's. I'm like, right, okay. So I've had to learn to share. So what I've done again, and this is how I've put it in my mind, is I've not paid for Alice to come over to come and see me. I've paid for Alice to come over so she can be happy. And she asked her last night, I said, are you happy? She says, I'm having a ball. So she's very happy. So when you change something in your mind like that mindset, it actually makes it a more rewarding experience. So me not seeing her as much has actually been a really rewarding experience for me and for her, because it's moving into a different level of your phase of your life where your daughter, she's not seen Megan for 6 months, and she wanted to spend time with her sister, who she spent the time with her all her life. So it's stuff like that that's just like, It's weird. It's a really strange one, but it's a great one. So we're having we had a barbecue yesterday, and then we're off to my sister's this afternoon, and we're going to have another barbecue with my sister and my brother-in-law and the whole family, and get some family time together before I put her on the plane at 5 o'clock. So that's it. That was all it was. I just wanted to mention that. I do want to show you. I want you to see this one, see if the dog goes mental, because he loves this. See if we can get him running. So keep watching, keep subscribing. Rolo, this way. Come here. What's this? Here, come here. Watch this. See if we can get this going. All right, ready? Go. Down. Go. Hey, stop down. Stop. I always end up mucky, and the mud doesn't come out of these t-shirts very well, but he enjoys it. Until the next one, I'll just go down a gear, I suppose. See you soon, guys. All the best. Thanks a lot. Thanks for listening.